Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, I'm Candace. Welcome back.
So we just got out here this morning and I opened up eBay to look at the sales and stuff and kind of see what we're working with today. And I noticed something pretty cool. Check this out, y'all. Look at this.
Should happen today, I'm thinking.
Hopefully so.
Turning that 4 to a 5.
We're about to roll over to 15,000, and I normally don't even pay attention to that number. I do every morning whenever I sign into eBay for the first time. I do click on it, and I literally hold my breath just a little bit, and I don't even immediately look at the feedback. I just look at those two numbers. I'll show you the numbers I'm talking about. So I come in here and I go, okay. And I hold my breath and I scroll down a little bit and I'll look at these two numbers right here.
Yeah.
To see if they're still zero.
Too bad there's not like a eBay notification sound when you get a negative that's like, woo, woo, woo.
Uh-oh.
Or something. To notify you that you might need to put out a fire.
Right. So, yeah, that's really cool. Like the last time that's the biggest milestone we've hit on feedback since we hit 10,000. I don't remember when that was. That was a long time ago.
That was about
probably
a year and a half.
2.5.
Yeah.
Probably about 2.5. Like we have 2,029 feedback in the past year. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that would have been at that pace. And I think the pace has been about the same. It would have been like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah.
So, I bring this up because number one, I think it's cool. We're about to hit 15,000, or we might be about to hit 14,998. You never know.
They do fall off.
Huh?
They do fall off.
No, I mean if we get a negative today.
Oh yeah.
So the reason I'm bringing this up also though is because I see a lot of posts over the years in the reseller water cooler Facebook group. And people are pretty mixed on this. A lot of people say that feedback doesn't really matter, not to worry about it. Like when people say, oh, I got a neutral or I got a negative, and people say, don't worry about it. Nobody cares about feedback anymore. And I disagree with that. And I'm going to tell y'all, whenever I shop, Kansas, I don't know about you, whenever I shop and there's like several sellers to choose from, or even if there's only one, I typically glance at that feedback score, and it doesn't have to be perfect. I know stuff happens, like 99. Like if I would say I don't, like if I'm going to buy like say a battery charger or something for a camera I'm going to sell, and I see somebody has 99.6% feedback, I consider they're probably a really good seller. But if it gets down to like 98.7% and they sell a lot, well, that tells me, okay, there are probably a lot of problems here. And the first thing I do before I go buy from somebody, I come in, I click on their feedback, and I go right to the neutrals and negatives, and I'll click on the first. This is how I imagine somebody like that's wants to buy something that costs $300 does whenever they go look at our account.
Yeah.
They go to our feedback. Are they going to click on this, or this? Number one, I know they're not going to click on this.
Right.
They're not going to look at my positive feedbacks. Nobody wants to look at that. They're going to go straight here and see what happened.
Yeah, what do they have to say about this?
And then, so that's why I try to whenever I do get, or we get neutral or negative feedback, we try to make responses that are not necessarily talking to the customer that left the feedback, but you're on display, your reply is performing for your next potential customer.
Yep.
That's the thing to remember. And I see a lot of sellers, when they get neutrals or negatives, they use that reply to fight and win an argument or something.
They get very defensive and start defending what happened.
Right.
Yeah, instead of just... And sometimes there are unwarranted negatives. We know that. But going in and attacking the buyer is not the way to handle that.
No, because like once somebody sees that, they don't know it's a he said, she said, and the person looking at your feedback, they have no idea who's right and who's wrong in that situation.
And if they feel like they buy from you and
there is a problem,
that you're going to be combative about.
Exactly.
It. Yeah.
That's precisely it. Yeah. So we're going to take a quick look at our neutrals and negatives, and let's see if we are practicing what we preach. So, okay, let's pretend like we're contemplating buying from ourselves, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, what's this negative? Missing parts. And they sent a picture, and this is absolutely correct. We failed to check. I failed to check this thoroughly or correctly. I didn't know it was missing anything. And when they showed the pictures in a message, I'm like, oh yeah, it is. And then we refunded. Mm-hmm. So there's nothing to do here except to own it, right? I made a mistake in checking the contents when I made the listing. Buyer is correct. Was missing parts. I apologize and sent them a refund. If you read this, my apologies again for the mistake, Lonnie. So I think people will see, okay, he's only got one negative feedback. They sell a pretty good bit of stuff here. And when there was a problem, he owned it, fixed it, and was very pleasant about it. It doesn't look like it was probably an ordeal for the buyer to get their money back or anything.
Right.
And I would hope that someone would look at this and that might make them feel even more confident to buy than before. Like sometimes a negative or a bad situation, I mean, yeah, it sucks. You don't want it to happen, but it's also an opportunity to show what you're made of at that point, right?
Mm-hmm. What kind of business you run.
Right. And then, okay, let's look at our neutrals. Because I think I might have gotten snippy here somewhere. Okay, this is one that really had us flummoxed. Metal, that's our latest one, neutral. Metal has been lost in the mail. Sellers placed a missing package on it with USPS and has kept me up on the status. But they did a neutral and they did end up getting the thing. Candace was in contact with them probably like 5 times.
I was pretty floored when we got this neutral because we had a lot of conversation through messaging and they were very pleasant and they were like, I understand. This was right before Christmas. They're like, I understand.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't necessarily blame them for leaving a neutral.
I do. I don't think that wasn't fair.
It kind of just took me by surprise because I did not see it coming from this person.
Right. So I probably could have been more pleasant. I did this one. We have been in constant contact with the customer and USPS about this shipping issue. It will be resolved. I guess that's okay.
Yeah, we did end up refunding them and they got their product. So,
right.
Yeah.
Okay, needed more pictures accompanied with better. This is also like when you review your feedback that's not so great. This is also a chance for you to like really look inside and say, okay, like if there are parts where you feel like they were not fair, there are also if you can take away anything that can make it less likely for that to happen again, then that's at least a little bit of a silver lining. So this is one of those here. Needed more pictures accompanied with better measurements due to the fact that the informational size tag was washed out. Asked repeatedly for information, but none was provided. Had to take a chance on the purchase. So they had sent a message asking about this. We had put small regular, and really typically people that buy military clothing, especially modern military clothing, they know their size, and we never measure that stuff. Like, it's going to be large, regular, large, long, large, short, small, regular, like those kind of sizes. And most people that buy military clothing know that size. So that's not really an issue. But they did send a message about it, and we did not get back to them.
Right.
So I put it on both of us because they bought this even after we didn't answer. And then the purchase actually worked out, but they still left the neutral. because we failed to answer their pre-sale questions.
Communication, yeah.
So our communication screwed us on that one.
Yep.
And like we still miss from time to time, but we've tried to get better about the times where we're really bad at it is when we get like a message when we're not in here and we're like off work.
Or on the weekends, yeah.
Or the weekends, and we see like we get a message on Saturday morning while we're out at garage sales or something.
Right.
And we're like, oh well, we'll do that later. So
especially measurements or something, and then 2 days later, or whatever, you just completely forget.
Yeah, the size tag was legible enough to read small regular, which is a standard military clothing size. Apologize for not getting back to you. If you're unhappy with your item, we do offer free returns on it listing. So we could have avoided.
Yeah.
That was avoidable. Okay, here's the next one. I've not received the books. Tracking indicates it is still awaiting for further information at the Denham Springs facility. With the recent weather event, I can understand the delay. Yeah, that's not fair. That was another shipping issue, and that was not our problem.
And this was the first we heard about it.
Right.
Yeah.
In that particular case, the only thing we could have done is to avoid that one is if we would have noticed that package wasn't moving, which at that point
we weren't during a hurricane or something.
We weren't checking, but we weren't looking at feedback, and we don't typically track all of our packages. That's just not something we've done historically. I don't think that this one necessarily, that's just one we couldn't reasonably have done anything about. This feedback is the first I've heard of the issue with this order. I will take care of it now. Still trying to be positive and not real, combative. Okay, this one, this was it always happens on lower cost items, it seems like. This was a $10 playing card, you can see plastic tray, made USA, whatever. It was chipped but functional. We did actually miss a small chip. It was in the photos.
On the underside, yeah.
On the bottom.
I didn't disclose it though. I took the pictures and I didn't actually see it.
Right, I didn't see it either.
So I didn't have it in the description, but when we went back and looked at the photos, you could see it was there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. So I don't know. That was just carelessness.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't even reply, which is fine. I guess I should have said something there though, and now it's too late because that's an old one.
Yeah.
This one made me mad, and I didn't understand exactly. I mean, it was sent to me very crushed, which I didn't like that. If it was crushed, it was crushed, right? But that hat was bagged and packed into a box. I wanted to make sure that potential hat buyer doesn't think that we ship hats in bubble mailers or something.
Right.
So the first thing I wanted to say was that hat was bagged and packed into a box. My apologies on behalf of USPS if it got damaged. Please contact me if you'd like to return. For anyone else reading this, this is the first time I've heard about an issue with this order, this feedback.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I feel like those are all pretty solid replies. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think that's the perfect way to handle it. Like, own up, and even on like the hat, just still apologize, even though it was out of your control.
There was nothing. There was nothing to do about that one.
Just keep it pleasant.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And that is the first time I have ever heard of, because we do ship all the hats in boxes. We have never had any kind of damage complaint about a hat, ever.
No.
And I don't know how many
And it must have not been too bad because they didn't return it.
No, they didn't.
No, and we have free returns on pretty much everything, unless it's for parts or something,
I'm hitting refresh just to see.
Oh, okay. You're going to sit here refreshing all day?
Yeah. So, anyways, congrats to us for about to hit 15,000 feedback.
Yeah.
And, just wanted to talk about feedback a little bit. We'll check in before we sign off for the day and see if we hit the big old 15K.
Yep.
Okay, I just updated Momentum Board to get up to date with yesterday's listings. I didn't list a thing yesterday. We were pretty busy doing non-listing things yesterday. Candace did get 10 listings up for $350. and we're currently at 3207 for the month, 67.93 to go, 14 days to do it. We got to average 485 a day to get there. And I have a feeling the next couple of days are going to be pretty good as far as that goes.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of easy to list,
fresh inventory
coming in. You're going to see some more of that today after we pull orders. We're going to show you some of the other cool stuff we bought. We did actually. I think the more I think about it, I think we did pretty good over the weekend. Especially for February, huh?
That's what I love about garage sales. You get a good mix of items.
Right.
So, yeah. We do have orders to pull, so they're all on eBay. And Lonnie's got some challenging packing to do today, and y'all are gonna see what I'm talking about.
She always seems like she gets happy when she knows I have to pack.
Because I know you can handle it. I know you can do it.
Yeah.
So you can see I have the hat box pulled out.
Okay, what are we doing here? What we got?
It's a women's Nike hat, purple with gold lettering.
Is it this?
Yes. Okay. $14.99 for that.
All right. Apparently that neutral comment didn't stop them from buying a hat from us.
Right. All right, next item is going to be a G.I. Joe figure in the guy drawer.
Okay.
His name is Deep Six. He's an underwater diver. He's got a big glass helmet on.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
$7.99 for that.
Who is it? Who makes this?
That's a Joe.
How is that so cheap? Is it 1984?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay.
Especially having a plastic dome.
Right, the clear plastic dome.
Usually whenever they have something like that and they're intact, it's
broken and cloudy and scratched or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, here they come.
All right.
Someone bought 4 Temptation listings.
Okay, nice.
Not pieces, listings.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, first one is 10 Delta.
All right.
It's 3. It's a oval. It's an oval with the tray lid and the metal rack.
Well, there's only one thing on this shelf.
Yeah. So.
Here, hold this shoe.
Here, hold my shoe.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Well, this one isn't too bad.
That's 3. That's 2 pieces. Well, 3 with the rack. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Great.
Okay.
It's like fun.
I guess I can pull them open. Let's see what that one sold for. That one sold for $49.99.
Okay.
The next one is on 4 Delta. It's a round one with the trivet and rack.
Okay. I think I gotta go to the other side. Well, now I have a vacuum cleaner in my way. Let's see. 4 Bravo Charlie. Okay, it's here. Oh, I was on the... Candace, I gotta stop looking on the wrong shelf.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Another little stack.
Yep.
My God.
That one's $29.99.
Okay.
Next one is on 9 Charlie. This is a round bowl with a lid.
Okay, I got it.
$29.99.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy.
This next one is a doozy. Okay, 5 Echo. This is 3 square baking dishes, and they each have their own rack.
I wish she had to pack these right now. Then she wouldn't be laughing then. Charlie Delta. I mean, look, I'm glad to get the sales. But man, this is not fun. Oh Lord. This thing. This is ridiculous.
$59.99 for that.
And I might combine this and this.
Yeah.
But I think this is 3 packages.
Yeah, because this stuff is like heavy.
Yeah, and the buyer, after they bought the stuff, they asked about
discount on shipping.
A discount on shipping, and yeah, I mean, I'll do what I can with shipping. Like, anytime it's reasonable to combine shipping, I do. But I don't like this piece and this piece.
Yeah, not if it can
not
affect
a chance.
The safety of it getting there safely,
No, because we did not advertise that we combined shipping.
Right.
So that's going to be my discretion whether, what gets combined. Because my number one goal is to make sure this stuff gets there safely.
Thankfully, we just got a lot of big boxes in from Zorro.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of boxes. That's not an issue. Okay, man.
All right, here comes the easy one for you. It's a cookbook, 3 Bravo.
Okay.
Jim Brown's world famous squirrel stew. Lonnie never lists cookbook, and he listed that one.
I thought it was cool. Here it is.
Yep, $15.99 for that.
Okay, yeah, it's got the original Gottschall's tag, but it apparently got marked down a whole bunch of times before it sold.
What did it sell for? Originally $10.
Yeah, and then it ended up $2.99.
79 cents.
Oh, look at that. $10 marked off, $2.99, $1.99, 79 cents. Okay. So that, man, imagine if you had 10,000 of those back then. You could have really cleaned up, huh?
Oh, yeah. I got another G.I. Joe figure in the chest drawer. This is Barbecue.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I like that.
He's wearing orange.
Here we go. Yeah.
$14.99 for that.
See, I'd rather pack 20 of the barbecues over one of these.
Yeah. 14 Delta Lane Bryant tights in the packaging.
Okay. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. Is there a number associated?
It's the only one.
Okay.
It's a white cardboard packaging.
These?
Yep.
Okay.
$9.99 for those.
Alrighty. Yeah. See, I like that. I like packing that.
We got a little doggy going out.
Yeah? Where at?
5 Delta. Rusty Bones. He's got paperwork.
Okay, he must
Or
be...
is there more than one over there? He's got a blue kerchief around his neck.
He's on the other side. No, it's just one. And he still has the remnants of Christmas on him. There's a little piece of tinsel on top of his hat that fell on there.
Oh, from our garland on the shelf. $17.99 for that. 4 Alpha, the Vex IQ robotics kit.
Yay! Finally. It took me forever to list this thing, so I didn't want to deal with it. And it wasn't really one of our better buys either. Like, we didn't make a ton of money on this thing.
So that sold for $119.99.
What did we pay for that? Like 50 or 75 or something?
I think 50.
50?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
right.
we had to buy a battery.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This was. I mean, we got out of it. We didn't lose money. We lost time.
That was a Facebook marketplace, and there was 2 totes in the picture, and she was like, "They're new."
Yeah, we should have backed out.
Yeah,
that's on us.
They weren't new.
Yeah, we should have. We decided to go on through. I was like, we'll go ahead and get it. I think we can do well on it. And no, I was wrong.
Yeah,
that was a bad idea. We should have that was on us.
Yeah. Okay, Dog G. We sold a dog T-shirt.
Okay. Dog G. Okay. There's 3 different boxes combined in here, so this might be a minute. So we'll be right back.
Somebody's getting married. My humans are getting married. Look at that little shirt. How cute, y'all. Okay, so that sold for $9.99.
Okay, I'll get this closed back up, and man, look how many times we've retaped this thing. It's crazy. Get this closed up. Okay, that's everything. Good amount of orders and everything. The only thing that you're going to have to do is I advise you put on some headphones when I'm packing that. Because I might be over there mumbling stuff under my breath.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to get to packing. Okay, taking a little intermission here because Candace has to go out to an appointment later on this afternoon. And we wanted to go ahead and get some of our fresh inventory in here so she could list some variety. And man, that's some good looking stuff. I still have to pack these this stuff here and the robotics kit. I got everything else waiting for the carrier. But UPS so far I don't think they've shown up like before 4 o'clock yet.
Yeah, they come late in the afternoon, so which is good. that way he can make sure to get USPS ready to go.
Right.
Concentrate on that, and then the UPS stuff, so he can kind of pack in sections like that. Okay, so this is more haul from Saturday's garage sales. This is round 2. We're gonna have one more round for you tomorrow. We found some cool stuff this weekend.
Yeah, we did.
This is it's a canvas, and it's signed. It's a live signature, I'm assuming, by the original artist of the painting.
Yeah, this part is not live. That's like a canvas print, but that I can tell that's a live silver Sharpie sig. I don't know if it's worth a bunch of money or anything. We're into it for $2. I just thought it was cool.
Yeah, it's a good image like that.
Now these are good.
Tabasco bowls.
Oh, wait. If you live in the Baton Rouge area, fast forward about 5 minutes, okay? You don't need to see this part. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, double handle Tabasco bowls. We have a Tabasco sauce one and Tabasco oysters, which there is a recall on some oysters right now. I don't know if you knew that. Anyway, we paid $5 for all 4. It was a garage sale. We just happened to drive by. It was not even on our list. And I think we have about $100 in bowls here.
Maybe a little more.
Yeah.
I think these two together are probably about 60, and these are probably about 50.
Yep.
Because, like, look, this is the one that's the sauce one. It's the same as 2 of ours over there.
Yep.
Somebody sold 5 for 150, and there's other examples here.
Yeah.
Somebody sold 3 for 65. I saw another one that's like 2 for 50 or whatever, and then we also have
the oyster.
The oyster one. Look, somebody got 105 for 4.
Yeah.
And the oyster ones, that's probably going to be about $50 for those
50
two.
for the pair. Yeah.
So man, that is a score, and that is something up until maybe 2 years ago, I did not even know that those were worth money, because like that's the kind of thing. Don't you like find that at Walmart around here and stuff, or not?
I don't know where you buy them now. Probably so. Maybe. Maybe they just come out with a different design every once in a while.
But we've done really well with Tabasco branded stuff, or any kind of like Cajun type soup cups or whatever. Yeah. People eat it up, man.
Yep. The gumbo bowls.
Yeah. Anything with like seafood type
Louisiana
stuff.
origins, yeah.
Any of this kind of stuff. Did this come from the same place?
I don't think so.
That's odd.
No, it didn't. This was at that daycare, and that's all we bought there.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. Yep.
Okay, some Royal Worcester egg cups. Cuddlers. We have 2 of them. They're the same. Thinking about 25 a piece for them.
No, probably for the pair, huh?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I bought them just because they were, probably because they were in their boxes. So we're into them for 4. We'll get 25 plus ship for that. Yep. So that's fine.
Scrambled eggs hat. You know, we love our scrambled eggs. Yep, a Port of Baton Rouge.
I'm not going to make the mistake I usually make, though, because I think that hat is super cool. Look at it. Yeah. Would you just look at it?
And I like the leaves are not that garish gold.
Right.
It's more of a muted tannish gold. I like that.
Yeah. That is really cool.
We have no idea what this logo is for. It's a crawfish and a boar in front of a heart. Maybe they're falling in love.
Oh, maybe it's Louisiana and Arkansas. Razorback. Yeah. Louisiana and Arkansas. That's what it is. They fell in love. Yeah. That might be some custom hat somebody had made or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Possibly. Yeah.
That's
we just thought it was interesting and couldn't leave it behind. So $1 for that. We got a couple of cookbooks. We paid, one cookbook. This is Mrs. Sims' Fun Cooking Guide, New Orleans.
I thought that was going to be something. I did look it up, and it's probably about a $10 book. Yep. That's fine. And then, that's not a cookbook. I found that. Look at this. It's an old...
It's like an album for all the years of school you fill out.
Check that out.
It's completely empty.
Isn't that awesome?
It's never been used. Yeah, look, health record.
What's the year down there? It's 1965?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but look.
Look at this.
Smallpox, polio,
Oh my gosh.
Whooping cough, yeah.
That's a little piece of history there. And look at the envelopes.
Yeah, so each page has where you can tuck in report cards.
Oh, man. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I think that is neat.
Yep. Okay, this thing is like almost industrial for crops.
Oh, no. It's
heavy.
It's heavy, and you can see the weld around there. It's a mixer, proportioner, And I kept looking at the thing. I think there's a pretty good chance it hadn't been used before.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean,
that paper's still on there.
Right. So it's something about you know, put some kind of chemical or something in this part, which is empty, by the way. And then you run a hose here and then a hose here. And then you mess with these things or something to control the output of the chemical that gets mixed in with it or something. I don't know. I wasn't able to find comps. I looked for about 5 minutes, and I decided just to buy it. The guy only wanted $5 for it, so I took a shot at it. And man, it is. I figured something that's that heavy and solid, and you know, it's in good condition. It's got to be worth something, I would think.
Yep.
It looks expensive.
We got 2 pair of tennis shoes. They had 10 each on them, and we offered 15 for both, and they took it. Some Adidas.
Those are nice.
Very clean Adidas. Mm-hmm. And also some
Converse.
Red leather Converse high tops.
Look at those. Those are cool.
Man, have these things even been worn?
I know.
Look at that.
Man, we're going to make money on those 2 pair, Candace.
And then look how neat this is. It's a little bench made from RC Cola.
Yeah.
Crates. Soda crates.
Some old crates.
Yeah.
We got this. And then, let's see, I was looking for, that says something about Texas there. Something AS Texas.
Yeah.
I saw another name. A lot of times the wooden crates.
On the
Altus?
Bottom, on the bottom there's some too. Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. So, a little mini bench. I did see where somebody had sold one for Coca-Cola before. I don't remember what they got for it. But in general, I would say RC Cola crates are worth more than Coca-Cola crates. Mm-hmm. And so maybe this will be worth, whatever. I mean, we're into it for $5.
Yep.
I thought it was cool.
And last thing, these are T-post clips for when you're putting up metal fencing. That's to hold the fencing to the post.
Yeah, y'all see it?
Yeah.
Right here. It says those heavy metal posts that you drive into the ground, and these help hold the wire.
So do you know how many bags we have?
I think it's 13 or 14 we had.
And they have 100 in each.
And each one has 100. And I got them all for $10 at a garage sale. So I'm not exactly sure. We're going to sell them all in one lot, so somebody will be able to save a bunch of money. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to ask. I'm thinking probably like $80.
Yeah, we have 1,300 clips.
Yeah, we have 1,300. They sold 3. It looks like several times. They sold 300
with free ship.
Free ship. So that might be like $20 for 300 or something.
Yeah.
Ours are galvanized, just like theirs are. So, and look, they sold 10 at that price. Mm-hmm. So, let's say we got 20 per 300. If we have, that's right in line with what I was kind of expecting. I was thinking $80 to $100 plus ship for the whole lot of them. Mm-hmm. And that listing will only take me a few minutes, and then I'll go ahead and when I list, I'll go ahead and pre-pack in a 12 box. Yeah. And then when we go to ship, that's going to be, it's going to be easier than those things. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, hey, that's some fun inventory, right?
It is. Yeah. We're going to get to listing it now.
Yeah. Okay.
Or I am.
She is. I still got to pack it. All right. It's been a little hectic in here, today, but it's also been a really good day. We hit 500 in listings.
Exactly.
And that's with Candace. She didn't even know, but Candace has had to leave twice today. Once to go pick Molly up, and then another time she brought my mother to an appointment today. So she's been gone a couple hours at least, 2.5, 3 hours today.
Running around,
and we still ended up with $500 in listings, which is awesome. That's a good thing. Sales have been great today. Let me pull this up. Now, a couple of these things we already shipped, but look, we've got 500 in listings, mm-hmm. and we've currently got $500 in sales too today. And like I said, we've probably shipped out already about, I don't know, $150 worth of that or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the other thing that was hectic. Packing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he was packing a while of that dishes.
I have a picture of the packages right here. And yeah, I did reach out to the buyer. I felt kind of bad. Not really bad, but as y'all know, I try to combine shipping as much as possible. And I just went ahead and a lot of those, like all those sets were multiple items already anyways.
Right.
I did not feel comfortable combining them too much, and they were pretty heavy. I shipped that in 4 packages.
Do you know the total weight of everything?
It was about 42 pounds.
Yeah.
Altogether, it wasn't all that heavy, but I mean, it was heavy.
The boxes were pretty big.
I don't like shipping that kind of stuff. Like all in one big heavy box, because the heavier and bigger the box gets, the more likely it is to get damaged.
Right.
That's just a fact, in my opinion. Also another groovy thing. It's the 5s, man.
Yeah.
15,000. Look at that beautiful number right there, huh?
We did it today.
And let's see what the 15,000th.
Watch for a name.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Scroll it up and I'll cover.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like. I mean, I know I probably let some of these things slip, but I really don't like doing that. Okay, we ready?
Yep.
Okay. Mary's Moo Moo's When It Rains It Pours cow figurine. And they take great care in packing and dedicated timely shipping of items. The item was as described and was at a very good price. $10. Yes. Hey, we got a good deal on it. Why not?
Yep.
So yeah, that was feedback number 15,000. So the next big milestone is 20K.
Yeah.
And that's probably, unless something crazy happens in here,
at least 2 years.
That's probably about 2 years away. Yeah. So we got to enjoy this one, because it's gonna be a while.
Yeah. Shoot, we might be retired by then.
I hope so.
Okay. I wanted to update y'all. I went to list these bowls this morning. I did get the other set listed, and both of these bowls have a crack at the handle, and it's weird. The crack is not all the way through. It's not like had to be re-glued. It's not like, it's so strange. It's almost like maybe they had a flaw in their mold where it didn't do it all the way, and just over time it's weakened or something. I don't know. It's
definitely it looks like a time bomb to me.
Yeah. So we can't sell these because somebody, it's just dangerous. Somebody could put it in the microwave, or they could be holding it with hot stuff in it and it break and get all over them.
Right.
So, and we're not even going to donate them because I just don't want anybody getting burned.
No, we're going to toss them.
So, yeah.
I'm glad you saw those cracks, though.
Yeah.
That would have stunk.
I know.
You know that? That would have stunk, because we would have, you know what, if you wouldn't have spotted those cracks, that would have been just like if y'all watched that video we had last week where the guy saw the crack in the little G.I. Joe part or Transformer.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Same thing, but this time she caught it, so that was good.
Yeah.
It does suck, because like that's
$50 right there.
We feel like we lost $50.
Yeah.
But I mean, we didn't. We just didn't, and we didn't inspect them good enough when we bought them. But we hardly ever inspect stuff like that to that level of detail, anyways. So that's fine. It happens.
My process whenever I'm listing, before I even determine value, I go ahead and clean the item, because that kind of gets your eyes like really when you're cleaning out little areas like that, you can really pick stuff up. So
yeah,
that's how that happened.
So one more thing we have to do today, and we're supposed to catch up from yesterday and Friday. We're supposed to do 15 today.
Right.
But instead of doing that, we're going to do 10 today, 10 tomorrow.
Right.
Because it is already, right now, it is 5:49.
Yeah.
And we're already working overtime, in my opinion. Anything past 5:30 is kind of overtime. So we're going to do 10. And
okay, let me find where we're at.
Okay, time for Lonnie's Losers finally. Today we're going to locate the 10 oldest listings in our eBay store. We're going to make sure we have it on the shelf, and then we're going to end it. And then if we decide we want to donate it or something, we don't want to even try to sell it anymore, we might do that. Or more likely, we're going to sell similar, and usually we'll just drop the price. And that's just to refresh things, because like a lot of people think, and I tend to agree, that once a listing has been on eBay for a certain amount of time, and I cannot back this up, so if you disagree with me, I can totally understand. I really do think, though, that once a listing has been up for long enough, eBay starts to just consider it a loser, and they stop even showing it to people, or showing it to people very much.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing. We're refreshing these old listings.
The first thing is not a refresh. It's a loser.
Okay, where is it?
It's Pocket 10.
Okay.
It's an outfit and cast for a La La Loopsy doll.
Okay.
We have it at $5.99, and we're just gonna donate that or whatever. I don't even know. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's one I don't have to sell similar.
Yeah. Now, these next couple of things, I'm surprised, because it's the cello flatware that did so well. Except for these two listings. Okay, so they're both 5 Echo.
Oh, they're not even in the...
No.
Okay,
5 Echo. 20, C1 is 12 salad forks.
Okay, let me see if I can... Oh, I must be...
They were in a little bucket.
Okay. Yeah, they got a couple of buckets over here. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. What are we supposed to have here?
12 of those.
Okay.
And they are $14.99. I think we need to drop that price because they're salad forks.
It's 12. They're $14.99 a piece.
Yes.
Oh.
Well,
okay.
Remember we sold all the dinner forks for like 20 a piece or something.
Right.
I guess people just don't like salad forks. Don't know.
Okay. Well, before I put them back up, I'm going to count them and make sure.
Or maybe, why don't you let me look at comps some more? I might want to make sets of 4 or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Set
take
them
it.
over
I'll take
there.
it down,
Yeah.
and they'll be right there.
Let me evaluate that. And then
What about this?
That's Spurnish cello, a butter knife, sugar spoon, and jelly server. We have that at 30. Maybe let's drop it to 20.
Okay. I'll drop it to 20. That's the stuff that's like really good too, right?
Yes.
That's weird. And also, I'll have to, maybe I'll take a little gander. Well, I always do anyways. Another thing that can be an issue is if you have bad shipping information. It could like maybe it says 15 pounds instead of 15 ounces or something like that.
I do that sometimes.
I do too.
Yeah.
It happens.
Okay, the next thing is a Canon Bubble Jet Printer User's Manual. 5 Charlie Hobbit Canon.
Okay. I'm taking that down.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't have listed. That must have been the day I listed that. We must have been pretty hard up for inventory, because that is not a good. Obviously, clearly not a good listing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's coming down.
All right, 1 Foxtrot. We have some hot rollers, Remington.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why
They don't usually last that long.
No.
Yeah, they're in a box.
Yeah, so we need to evaluate the price on those.
Okay, we have them.
I'm saying at least 20. They might be going for 15 now. Who knows?
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
We have a cookbook on 3 Bravo, Feeding the Flock.
What's it priced at?
$9.99.
Uh-oh.
Drop that to 8, I guess.
I guess.
Or if you want to take it down, we can put it unlisted for my next lot that I put together.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
It's called Feeding the Flock?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Zion Hill Baptist Church.
Yep.
All right. Okay, I'll do that too. Yeah, you're right. We need to keep a stack of cookbooks going for your next lot.
Yeah.
Especially coming into garage sale season. We're going to end up with a bunch.
Yep. 5 Bravo at Atlanta Olympic Games. 6 golf balls and a lapel pin.
You know what? I'm going to take that down.
Yep.
I think that's just a loser.
I agree. Yeah, the Atlanta Olympic Games stuff it's a hard sell for some reason.
Nobody likes Atlanta Olympics.
Yeah.
All right.
Alien Drawer. Louisiana Music Educators pendant. It's a metal, like a charm on a ribbon.
What do we have on it?
$8.
Okay.
It's in a box.
In a box?
Yeah, a gift, like a little jewelry box. This is probably it.
That's it.
Herf Jones.
That's it.
So yeah, I don't.
What do we have on it again? $7.99.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
I'll give it to Molly's band teacher.
What? You know what?
I think take it down. And
I do
donate
too.
It. Donate it. Yeah.
All right.
And last item is going to be a softball glove on CC6. It's a black Rawlings fast pitch softball glove. And that's listed at $21.99.
Is it a WFP 115MT?
Yes.
What's it at?
$21.99.
Okay, I'm going to drop it to 15.
Yep. Sounds right.
Is that everything?
That's everything.
Okay, well, yeah. Man, we had a lot of stuff on the chopping block. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that it?
And then the cello, we're going to evaluate that listing.
There are 5. I'm only selling similar 5 things.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is going to be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.